usually.
Have you ever met a girl who loves to eat?
I feel like every other woman loves to eat. Yeah.
But maybe it was more on the excessive side, and you were scared to tell her.
Never that.
Are you sure?
I let her have anything she wants to have.
No, come on. Wait,
I'm serious.
but that means it's never gotten to an extent of being unhealthy.
Yeah, I don't think I've been. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's perhaps that I'm attracted to women who maybe lead healthier lifestyles, and perhaps that's why I haven't witnessed that firsthand.
Yeah.
Have you?
No, but I'm saying if I was in that position, I wouldn't be scared to tell, or try to just get her to work out or something. Be healthy.
How would you?
Honestly, I'm a health advocate. I love exercise. I love it when people are healthy and exercise. So I tend to promote that.
Okay.
With people that I'm around in general.
Mm.
So just to also feel good about themselves, because sometimes people have back issues, and then just exercise a little bit, and then
it's resolved. Speaking of back issues, let me
better.
Fix my.
Yeah. That's how it works, guys.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh man. So people are cutting people up, and not up, off.
Off. Yeah.
It's quite violent to cut somebody up.
In my days, I've cut many people off. People give me fluck. That's it. I remember when I cashed out on my trust fund, my dad tried to pull some funky moves on me. I cut him out. Yeah. Don't even remember the last time I spoke to my Bali, Same applies with the other relationships. If I'm not getting what I want, it's a piece of cake, I look you in the eye and I tell you, well, this is the end of the road for us, bro. Yeah. I don't want to be anyone's dependent. I'm my own man. I make my own decisions and do what I like.
It makes me wonder if you can keep multiple people happy within the threshold. So they've made the threshold for cutting off. They're safe, but they are aware of other safe entities.
Multiple people. I mean, I guess everything that we're talking about is relational and around relationships. So when you bring that idea of maintaining multiple people, are you speaking towards like polygamous practices or
whatever you want to call it, polygamous practices, fuckboy practices,
or just dating around,
gigolo practices, however you want to call it? Because sometimes people are aware of the other people in that environment. Okay, so you could be in a polyamory or polyamorous relationship, and that's very much in the open that the three of you guys are dating.
Only 3.
Well, I've only seen 3. It's usually a guy and 2 girls. I've never seen
seriously?
2 guys. I've personally never seen that on but I'm sure that exists.
I've watched a lot of YouTube videos. Not that I subscribe to it, but
you've seen.
I've seen 4.
4
where it's a couple.
Yeah. I suppose it's more common than I think anyway.
But then again, you could call those swingers. I mean, but
so there are different ways to define it, right? Yeah. But it's quite a progressive train of thought, I think. I find, because ultimately, people do like their person and monogamy, and the famous words of Kanye West: "Love is cursed by monogamy." People,
sure, he would say that.
People try to think past, right? People try to look past that veil and say, "Look, let's just be free and liberal about things and have that understanding." Could you be in that kind of a thing?
Yeah, there's a lot of risk with that word loosely used. Free. Let's be free. Wow.
Extend the boundaries.
No, I definitely couldn't. I told you I'm a penguin, man.
You're a penguin?
Yeah, I'm a highly monogamous. So when I decide to commit and invest time and effort into something, I don't even know where I'd find the time to make time for anyone else, So in that sense, I think it would be more administrative overhead to attempt to pursue multiple people at once, as opposed
somebody that I find very intriguing. Somebody
Yeah.
I find very intriguing asked me one time, she asked, why do men cheat?
What?
Why do men cheat?
Oh, why do men cheat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was curious.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because she had been, you know how...
Been played dirty, done dirty. Or maybe she was scheming.
That's what happens, bro. Like, ladies, they'll always find a haven of some sort. Or something to confide in. I think because they like sharing, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so she asked me, okay, why do guys cheat?
And what was your response?
What is the antithesis of your disposition? Like, why? Why do people justify that as you justify where you are and where I am too? And it's just because... Okay, well, it's a lot of reasons, actually. But
enlighten us a bit with
well, I think
those
it boils down to selfishness.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It boils down
Yeah,
to
no.
selfishness. Because
I can see
you've
that.
had an agreement. There is a trust factor. There's a love factor. And you don't... I mean, depending on the kind of person you are, if you're a certain way, you wouldn't mind doing that kind of thing. If you're a certain way, you wouldn't want to represent yourself
in that sense,
in that way, and as a result, affect her negatively.
Yeah. So
you say different ways we go about it, right? So somebody who doesn't really care much, as a matter of fact, may care more about themselves than I said selfishness, right? So you're not really empathizing for how it would affect the person you've had an agreement with. So that's what it boils down to in most cases.